Hi, everybody. Welcome to Monday, Facebook Live at 11:30, Monday through Friday, Facebook Live at 11:30 with Kornelia Stephanie. I'm here today to talk about the heart of the mother. And when I was thinking about why do I want to call it the heart of the mother is because right now it's perfect because our inner child is the one who this message is for. It's for all those people out there that need to hear this message for about the inner child. So in astrology, the astrologers are calling the time period that we're in right now the South Node. And the South Node has to do with uh, opportunities from the past, karmic opportunities from the past that are coming up in our experience so that we can release our toxic karmic wounds from our past, that we can look and see and heal our past, release whatever wounds are in our reality, in our experience. And so when I look at the karmic South Node, the wound of the inner child, it's the opportunity for the inner child who has never got their needs met, right? And so think about your childhood and think about the times when your inner child was never acknowledged, the time period when life was really hectic and you didn't receive the love, you didn't receive the emotional stability, the emotional security. Hello, everybody. Namaste, beautiful ones. Yes, hello. You didn't receive the emotional security, the emotional stability, or having your emotional needs met as a child. And so that is why whatever is occurring in your reality right now, if you are triggered by this old wounding, it's coming up so that it can be healed, so that it can be loved free, and so that it can be honored. And that's the reason why I titled this title today, In the Heart of the Mother. So who is the heart of the mother? Well, it could be the heart of the mother could be Mother Earth. It could be Mother Mary. It could be the Mother of God. It could be your mother. It could be your inner mother. And so that is what is going to heal this particular part, is being nurtured and being loved in the heart of the mother, right? So I just want to share, like, the last 24 hours, what took place in my reality, which is part of a story that I can share with you, so that maybe if something like that happens in your life, that you can bring love to it, that you can bring love to it, that you can bring understanding to it, that you can bring wisdom to it, right? So there was an event that occurred in my family, and it had to do again, it brought up an issue from something that reminded me of my past, and of where I didn't get honored, where I didn't get nurtured. And so when that event occurred yesterday, I was able to then right away look inside of myself, and my inner parent, my inner mother, then was looking at my inner child and said, how do you feel about this? What is this bringing up for you? And then with the heart of the mother, me being the inner mother, me being the parent, I was then able to sit with my inner child and listen to what the feelings were, so that I can bring understanding to it, that I can bring love to it, and that I can bring wisdom to it. Because everything wants to be loved free. Everything wants to be loved. And it is with the love, the heart of the mother, that we can love our wounds, that we can love ourselves free. So I was able to sit and have that inner communication going on. And through that process, I was able to bring that love, bring the understanding, bring the wisdom. And then after I did that, then I looked at what else can I do? What else do I need to do with this right here? And I was able to, I decided to call my family, and I decided to share my vulnerability with them and say, hey, this event that just happened here, this is where I am, and I want to be able to communicate my feelings to you. I want you to hear me out. This is what it brought up for me, and this is where I am, and it's really, really all good. It's really all good. It's really okay, and I just want you to know where I am, so that as you're thinking of me, that you hold a tender place for me, because this is what I am loving free at the moment, and this is what I'm clearing and releasing. And by me sharing my vulnerability with my family, I was able to um, build a bridge. Build a bridge. I was able to build a bridge. I was able to communicate my boundaries. I was able to engage in dialogue with them by being vulnerable and saying, this is where I am. This is what this situation brought up for me. This is what the opportunity was. And it was really beautiful, because they were able to sit back and hold a loving space, and they understood. And so, but the key is not to, when you get triggered by anything from your past, it's always an opportunity to release something old that had been suppressed in the physical body from a long time ago. Because every event is basically neutral. Every event, it's neutral. The only reason why these things are happening is so that we can release those old suppressed emotions, so that we can become emotionally honest, right? Because that's the truth. Learning how to use our emotional body to liberate ourselves, and learning how to communicate our feelings in vulnerability without blaming, without judgment, without being verbally abusive, but just being able to talk it out. That's a really important piece. And at the same time, it's, the work that you do, the inner work that you do with yourself, so that you are able to listen to yourself, to find out what it is that you need. What is it that you need right now? What is it that you need? And that's a liberating, beautiful feeling. Now imagine if you would have gotten that. Hi, Liz. Hi, nice to see you. Imagine if you would have gotten, as a child, that kind of attention and that kind of love, that when you were triggered by something, or something hurt you, or something was going on in your life. Imagine if your parent, your mother, would have been able to be there for you and was able to ask you these questions. What is it that you need right now? What is it that I can do for you? What do you need right now, honey? We all are healing from so many parts of ourselves from our past, of love that we didn't receive. And really, truly, that's why I call this talk The Heart of the Mother, because it's our own inner parent that loves our inner child free. And it's a beautiful love story. And it's a beautiful time when you can sit and listen to yourself and bring that love, bring that wisdom, bring that understanding to where you are. And at the same time, make a phone call, talk to your partner, talk to your family, talk to your business associates, being really clear with where you are, what your boundaries are, what your vulnerability is, where you are. And by communicating that openly and outwardly, that's how we're building the new world. That's how we're being the change that we want to see in the world. That is how we're bringing love into everything, because it is the love that is healing us all. It's our love. It's the power of our love. So the heart of the mother, that is where we're at right now, is tapping into that. And then, of course, the beautiful thing that we can all do is go out in nature and be loved by Mother Earth, right? So in the same token, I wanted to offer everyone that is, I'm offering a free call every Saturday from what time is it? 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Pacific time, where we're processing old emotions and we're releasing everything that's no longer true for us. And this week, Saturday, we're going to be releasing the emotional core wounding of not good enough, and we're going to be embodying a high self-worth. So it's free every Saturday from 9 to 10:30 Pacific time. We're going to put the link right here in the feed. So be sure to take it and put it on your calendar and come and join us on Saturday. If you are still acting or coming from a place of where you're making choices that are not true, that are based on you're not feeling good enough, which isn't true, because you are so good enough. You are more than enough. You are so worthy. You are so abundant. You are so loving. You are so awesome. So that not good enough thing has to go, and we have to release it and let it go so that you can make new choices in the new, right, that are true, that embody a high self-worth. Now, when I was clearing this core wounding out of my own body, it took a long time. It took a while because it's layers, right? Layers, layers, layers. And when I had gotten to the point where one morning in doing my meditation, I had a realization. This was in 2013. I remember this so clearly. I had a realization in the meditation, and there was a tear that was, flowing down my, just coming out, and it was just like like almost like a relief. And what it was that I cannot believe that I used to have a thought that used to attach to an emotional core wound that was attached to a belief that I'm not good enough, and that I used to make choices that reflected that belief. And I couldn't believe that. And so if you're finding yourself in that space, this is a perfect opportunity, a perfect call that I'm making available for free for everybody, 9 o'clock to 10:30, to release these old core woundings, because we have a whole new world to build. And we want all the active participants, all the people that are ready to step into their greatness, into their highest human potential, into the truth of who we are. And the truth of who we are is that we are powerful beyond measure, and that we are limitless beings here to build a new world together that is united in love. And that's what we're here to do. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Thanks everybody for joining. Hi Liz, nice to see you here. Asa, nice to see you. Thank you everybody. Thanks Ashley. I will see you again tomorrow at 11:30 here. And tomorrow I'm going to be talking about fight or flight. Fight or flight, fight or flight for the survival, the ego, letting that go, letting that fight or flight go, and just releasing it once and for all, so that you can move in with the flow, the harmony, the love. Okay, see you all tomorrow. Thanks everybody. Ciao. Bye-bye.